Hi, and welcome to your first therapy session. I recognize you. Have you been in this office before? No? Okay. Okay. Oh, you're a YouTuber. Oh my goodness. Well, hello. How are you? That's beautiful. Good to hear. Okay. There is some information I just have to enter before we start our session. Okay. What is your first name? And your last name? Okay. And how old are you? And what year were you born? Okay. Alright. And does all this information look right to you? Okay. Awesome. Alright. Okay. So, what's been going on? How are you? And I can see that you requested to have a dog, an emotional support animal in the office. So we do have Rolo. He's still in training, honestly, to be a therapy dog. He's a little bit rambunctious, if you know. So, hey, come here. Come here, bring me a toy. Yeah. He's a little bit rambunctious, for sure. Yeah. I feel like he's really great when people are super stressed out and they just need something to distract them, you know? Because he always wants attention. Here, you can play with him. Yeah. Okay. So, feel free to play with Rolo. He always wants attention. That is something that I feel like he's really good at, is that when patients come in and they seem like they're under a lot of stress and they're either, repeating or relaying something that's happened to them or stress that they feel like they're gonna have to face, it's like Rolo can sniff it out and he immediately distracts them and gets them laughing, and it's not something that fixes what's going on, but it's nice, right? It's nice to have a little bit of a distraction from all of the stress, and a happy one at that, right? Okay, so would you like Rolo in our meetings? Okay, if you ever change your mind, okay, next visit, just let me know, okay? Okay, so does this time work for you? Okay. 11 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. Yeah, I kind of love that more businesses are opening for people that just are awake at different times. Sometimes it's people's jobs and they work third shift, and or they work first shift and they can't sleep very well, so they want to go to a therapist in the middle of the night when the thoughts are at their worst. I think that it is the best and the most efficient. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. Here we go. Okay. So, just tell me what you see and or feel when I do these certain things, okay? Okay, ready? Okay. Okay, how about this? Okay. How about this? Okay. Now just tell me if any of these sounds trigger you or make you uncomfortable. Okay. So I'm just gonna get a little bit closer. Okay, just tell me if let's take a deep breath, okay? this makes you feel. The work was efficient, but not perfect. Okay. And so that's referring to me. It's giving you feelings of anxiety, okay? Alright. Okay. Now, if I call you by your first name and your last name at the same time, how do you feel when you hear that? Okay. Do you feel triggered by any colors? I personally feel triggered by the color red. I'm not really sure why, it's always been a thing. So, how do you feel when you see this color? Right here. This color right here. Okay. How do you feel about the type of fabric that your shirt is today? Can you feel the type of fabric? Okay. You like my shirt better than your shirt. I borrow my husband's shirts a lot. They definitely can make me feel more comfortable at times. I like comfortable shirts and then fancy shirts, you know, depends on how I'm feeling, you know. Okay. Definitely, I would definitely love to talk with you about that. And you know, everything is a working in progress, and that can be really hard to accept, because we want all of our stresses to go away in this very moment, because we feel that if it doesn't, we can't function, and it can be really difficult. And that's why I'm really happy to be here and to help you and to help everyone. And I really like where I work and how affordable it is. And the fact that everybody that I work with really cares about our patients. Yeah. Okay, so how do you feel about this sound? I did get a file from your last therapist, but I always make sure before looking into the files to make sure with the patient that they're okay with if I see any of the notes that were written down or anything that has happened in your life. You're okay with that? Okay, awesome. Absolutely, everything that we talk about here stays between me and you. Okay, alright. Of course, yeah, that's why I have the switches. If you don't want to bring your own switch, I have another switch and we can play. I have Minecraft, we can play, what's that game? Mario Kart. I used to play Mario 64. That was like the first game my dad like ever had when I was little. Yeah. So we can do that in our next session. And if you have certain topics that you want to talk about, maybe things you want to work through, or certain topics you want to talk about to figure out what you need to work through, you know, every situation and everything we've ever gone through in our lives, sometimes we don't really know what we need or what we can do with it until we really like discuss it, you know. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. I am not the best Minecraft player, plus I'll be taking notes, but I definitely can build a like 3 or 4 wood blocks by 3 or 4 wood blocks and put a door on it. Yeah, so I don't get blown up by creepers. Yeah. Okay. Now, is there anything that you would like to discuss today? We might not be able to get fully in depth into it, but we could start to talk about it. Okay. You have stress at school. Okay. And I'm guessing you're a junior in college? Yeah. Okay. So, what are you going to school for? Interior design. Okay. What's going on? Yeah. I understand that. Definitely. Now, are you feeling that way about how your teachers are treating you, or is it mainly just the people that are in your class? In your class, okay. I personally believe that it carries through most of life and college and you know, the jobs you're gonna get, that a lot of people feel inadequate in themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people handle that differently, and they might feel that they are being dragged down by their own insecurities or by others, so they feel that they have to do that to other people. Your professors do speak to them about what they're saying to you, okay? Do speak. So what kind of things are happening? Just general bullying? Yeah. And you stay to yourself? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That can be really discouraging. I'm sorry you're going through that. Yeah. Do you have any pictures of, I don't know the lingo, but any of the interior designing you've been doing? Yeah, let me see. Wow. That is like retro, like 80s. That is really cool. I like the touch of the fridge, like the disco ball design on the fridge. It's on the inside of the fridge too. Get out, let me see it. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. That is absolutely crazy. And you have a little disco ball in the freezer. Oh my goodness. Future designer of the richest people's houses. That's beautiful. Yeah. There are definitely more things we can go in depth into next session. What I would have you work on, if you can, I do have a printout. Let me just get it. Let me just look it up through my files. So it's called CBT, okay? It's cognitive behavioral therapy. It helps challenge like negative thought patterns that can be caused by how others treat you. Let's see. Okay. So I have this chart. I have a lot of files on my computer. I have this chart that I'm going to print out for you, that's going to not exactly answer or give you an answer to what's going on, but if you could fill it out for me for our next therapy session. As you can see, it's a couple of circles right here. And the top circle is the situation, what's happening to you, cognition, like the thoughts that you're having or overthinking, and then the behavior of those people and the emotions that you're having. And then we're going to fill out the strategies to change, possibly if you're having bad thoughts about what's been going on. And different strategies and based thinking in your mind, that way that you can be and feel more confident in yourself, and it's not going to fully get rid of the issue, but it definitely can help you to stay on course to graduate, because look at that amazing work that you've made. You are a beautiful designer, and we need people like you in the world, okay? Okay, so let me print this out for you, and we will see everything next session, okay?